Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Now this is the Pz.Sfl IVb, the Tier 4 German SPG with the 10.5cm howitzer. And we're on the northwest spawn of Fjords, and it's being commanded by Comrade Sergei. Right, what can I tell you about this vehicle? Well, quite a lot actually. It was known in German as the Heuschrecker 10. Or in English that would be the Grasshopper 10. It was a prototype that was designed in 1939 and it was based on the chassis of a Panzer IV with Panzer III equipment on board and a very accurate 10.5cm howitzer. They manufactured initially one prototype, and it was designed and built by Krupp Gruson during 1943 and 44. But they actually then built another 10 prototypes after that, or 10 vehicles, which actually served with the German army, the Wehrmacht. And only one remains in the world and is owned by the Americans. It's owned at the Aberdeen Proving Grounds. That's where it's held at the moment. I think it was restored at Fjords, which is the home of artillery in the US Army. And he's firing at that T-67, but that T-67's well in cover on that building. There's no way he can put a shell over it. He did damage the building, and he can't really get at that T-67, but he can get at these two if they pop out from behind the rock like that. Round out. Oh no, that was just behind the Stuart. Now he can fire at these ones. Now, some people complain that the Pz.Sfl is actually quite slow, but it has got quite a powerful gun. As you can see there, that T-28 went down 28 hit points, but it was certainly taken out very nicely. And that 5916's been a bit of a pain, and he's coming close. So he's gone to shotgun view, and he has been seen, so he'll have to move. Oh, not too close to the water. Right, yeah, get away from there as quickly as you can, because enemy Arty will be firing in on that position as soon as they can. He's just adjusted his position a little. There's a T1 heavy there. Okay, round out. Landed nearby. You need to get accurate shooting with this gun. It's 10.5cm, but it hasn't got much in the way of splash. It needs a direct hit, well aimed, dialed in on the target. Now we've got a T-67 who's near the cap, and if he comes around this corner he's going to see Comrade Sergei, so Comrade Sergei needs to get into cover. Yeah, here comes the T-67, and he's been seen. He was seen by the T-67, so again he's going to have to move or enemy Arty will be on him. Now don't knock that tree over. Oh, he did. Okay, that's told the enemy where he is. Now, he's going to try and shoot. No, he can't. He's got a red line there. Can't shoot at those targets. He's fired a round in near the OI, because he can shoot at the rock face, but you can see there's a red line all the way there. Ah, now he can hit that Sturmpanzer II. That's based on the Panzer II chassis with a 15cm howitzer on it, and that's going to miss. Yep, there it goes. Now he's motoring because he knows he's been seen as well. He's obviously got 6th sense. Not loaded yet, but rounds out again. It's got a long flight time for the shell because it's travelling over the battlefield. Now again, yes, people say that this Arty is painfully slow. It is painfully slow, but it does, like some of the other Arty, share the fact that it has a turret which can cover a very wide field of fire. And the German army actually designed this Arty with that turret being dismountable, so they can actually take the turret off, put it into a pillbox and make it into a fixed gun emplacement. That was quite a clever idea. So the whole turret can be just taken off, and he's gone into this little dip here, which is a normally unknown firing position, because it is slightly over a ridge line to fire at the cap. It's going to be difficult for the enemy to spot him from there, but he can get fully dialed in on target. They're aiming at where they think he is, and he's not there. The Sav's there instead, and he gets a lovely hit there on the Nashorn. Now he's got a Churchill 1 there as well, and he knows where they were last seen. The Sav's pulled back, but the Churchill won't. Shoot! Oh no, he's decided not to. The Sav's not spotting. Oh my god, he took out the Nashorn! How did he know the Nashorn would be there? I suppose he just felt that the Nashorn will pull back to the back of the cap. Round out. He's trying to get a reset at the moment. The Sav is there. The Sav could get a reset. They've got the numerical advantage at the moment. It's 4 versus 3. Okay, no, not there. It might be that Churchill is hiding behind the Nashorn wreck. Yes, he is. Yep, that's where he is. Round out. Good hit. 131 hit points. 1 critical hit. Probably tracked him. Yes, he is destroyed. Yeah, and he's picking up the assistance there from the Churchill 7 going in after him. That Churchill 3 is going to be wrecked. The Churchill 7 will do him. And he's out the game. So that just means the enemy's got an OI and a Type T34, but they're still formidable opponents. And we know where they were last seen. In the village. And he's fired around him blind there. Now, that's one of the good things about this particular Arty. It does have plenty of ammo. It may be slow. It's actually quite good at shotgunning. I've tried it myself. I actually managed to drive all through the valley on Westfield to get to the enemy cap, to cap out. And I took out the enemy on the way, or one of the enemy on the way, with a shotgun. Yeah, the only remaining Heuschrecker in the world is actually in the United States. It's in perfect condition. The Americans have restored it. It's a beautiful condition Arty. And there are plenty of pictures of this particular Arty in design. And that's a 59 hit point hit. But he's been spotted by the Type T34 and he's firing rounds in. But luckily his teammate managed to take him out. The Sav M43 took him out, and Comrade Sergei went affirmative to say thank you to the Sav for saving his life, because he would have been killed. He's lost two-thirds of his hit points there at least. He's only got 25 hit points left. And I think that means, because he's killed 2 enemy tanks, he's on for a, possibly on for a Stark's medal. That's the conditions. You'd have to kill 2 enemy, receive at least 2 shots, and survive the battle to win the battle. And if you do all of that, it's a Stark's medal, and they're difficult to get because you have to suffer damage to get it. But I can tell you, if you play Arty a lot, you will get Stark's medals eventually. Okay, that OI is in Arty cover in that particular valley, and the Churchill's doing a good job defending against him. But the OI's only got 173 hit points left. And Comrade Sergei's coming as fast as he possibly can. I'd say it's based on the chassis of a Panzer IV. You'd think it would be a little faster, but it has got a very big heavy gun to carry. And it looks like the OI just derped the Churchill, who's down now to 18 hit points left. And the OI's just taken a big hit. The Sav's coming up. The Churchill's been lost. I think that Sav will take out the OI. And if he doesn't, I think Comrade Sergei will. Well, looks like the Sav took a chunk of the OI out. Now, is Sergei going to go through the dip? I think he is, yep. Woohoo! Oh, we lost the Sav. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now, he's going to have to do the job himself. Now, will the OI come through that pass to try and get at the Pz.Sfl? The Churchill's saying, go get him. Now, I think Comrade Sergei is doing the right thing at the moment. Stay there. Wait to see if he comes back through, and shotgun him! 66 hit points. He gets the win. And he's got a smiley face up, and Churchill's happy. Very well done indeed. Lovely job. And I knew that was the right decision to make, because I had a feeling that the OI was going to come back as well, and that was right. I think the OI thought that Comrade Sergei was going to be near his cap, so that's why he had to return. And it's an ace tanker for Comrade Sergei in the Pz.Sfl IVb. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly, but he did get the Stark's medal. He did satisfy the conditions, kill at least 2 enemy, receive at least 2 hits that either cause damage or are blocked by armor, lose 2/3 of your hit points, and survive the battle. So well done indeed. That's congratulations. That's a really good end to the battle, and the fact that you killed the last enemy on your own, great stuff. Okay, you didn't get the highest in damage. That was 7th place, no, 6th place you were, with 518 hit points of damage. You got joint top with 3 kills with the Type 64, and when it came to base XP, you were 3rd with 620, beaten by the Churchill 3 and the Type 64. You fired 17 rounds, got 6 direct hits, 6 penetration and 2 splash. You did damage of 518 hit points, of which 452 were at more than 300 meters, so there was some close in action there. You received 2 hits, 2 penetrations, both from the Type T-34. You hit 4 of the enemy but killed 3 of them, and you did damage assistance of 425 hit points, and you managed to stop 28 or get 28 defense points when you took out the Nashorn as he was in the cap. On a standard account, you earned 11,880 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, you still took away 8,356 credits. You received 620 base XP, and there was no multipliers, so that's all you took away, I'm afraid. But it was a great demonstration of a replay for the Pz.Sfl. We don't get that many. I wish we did get more. I know I do have some myself that I'd like to put through, I think, as soon as I've got the clients to actually load the video. Because it is an interesting SPG if it is just a little snow, a bit like a snail. It has to struggle to get there. But if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in our next video.